How's the fan?
If the fan's not facing this way, it's facing that way.
Nice.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know, I can feel it. I've got to get it from under the desk.
Well, we are here for a technically, episode 2. Let's call it episode 2.
This is episode 2.
Yeah, it is episode 2 of Shooting the Breeze, and you're finally here.
Yeah.
You
I've brought the breeze.
being you have brought the breeze, you better shoot some shit too. My name is Rob Campbell.
And I am your double C bastard, Craig Challoner.
Don't shit in the fan. Daniel Cornfield.
Nice. And so Shooting the Breeze, we're here again. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to do a little bit of a quiz thing. We're finding ourselves. That's what we're doing here. I'm going to set a time for 30 minutes.
See if we stick to it, because the last Shoot to the Breeze went over an hour.
It did. It was crazy. Let's start. We're on. We're live, pal. We're
live, pal.
Well, quick question then, since I wasn't here for the last one. Why 30 minutes? Why was that the decision?
Oh, you want me to explain that within 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I guess
thought we'd take the 30 minutes to make a quick one.
So the reason I decided on it was a nice round number. There was 2 of us. I was like back and forth, 15 minutes each sort of thing, talk about different things. 30 minutes works. And then I thought, do we need to increase that 3 people? And the answer is no. So you get 30 minutes in total. But last week, we were drinking a bit and we carried on. So we'll see where today takes us.
Yeah.
Sounds good with me.
Yeah. Deep episode.
Deep. So let's start off with a positive WWE news moment.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw was night before. And on Monday Night Raw, Ciampa had 2 matches.
Wow.
Yeah.
He won both of those matches and has now earned himself a shot at the US title.
Wow.
Fuck yes.
That fits right on the back end of our conversation from the last episode of Shooting the Breeze, because this is just fucking quality. Triple H running creative, Ciampa's where he needs to be going that direction. So this is fucking good wrestling news to start us off.
I can give a little extra update on the Ciampa situation.
Awesome.
His NXT theme music, No One Survives, might be coming back as well.
Oh, I fucking hope so.
That's a banger of a theme music. That suits him.
Love that. That's my 2K music. Just throwing that out there.
Good choice.
It's some real solid news. It does follow on from our conversation about Triple H being in charge of creative and what changes we would see. And if they're going to be positive, I think SummerSlam was overall a positive show, and it seems to be carrying on in vain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
they made the US title mean something, is the headlines.
Mm-hmm. I think the fact is as well, you notice it with the talent, like obviously with the return of Dakota Kai, Io Sky now, and Bailey. Probably less so with Bailey, but with Io and Dakota who got released, it's a nice thing that he's like, well, look, I've got the pencil now. Do you want to come back and work for me? There's people who've like you look on Twitter and that, and people are saying like, well, I am available. Hint, nudge. Message me, Paul.
Oh, Johnny Gargano still hasn't signed with anyone.
No.
That's the one I'm hoping on.
What do you reckon?
Marie has appeared on Shooting the Breeze.
A wild Marie appears.
And there we have a half-naked Marie as she breezes through the bedroom to get her tits out.
Brilliant. Absolutely. That's the David Attenborough documentary I want to watch. That is for sure. What else has been going on this week?
In Japan, like,
if you will,
keeping it on the wrestling side, the New Japan Cup, the G1 Climax, started a little over a week ago. If you're familiar, it's pretty much a month-long tournament that runs to crown. It's essentially their Royal Rumble for their Mania.
Talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
I just did.
Talk to me like I'm a 4-year-old.
But mommy and daddy love for each other.
Felt like there was a paedophile joke in there. Then
there's always a paedophile joke in there somewhere. So basically, all their like top guys will fight in like blocks. They do like a block division, and then the winners of those go into semis and a final. The winner of that wins a main event spot in their WrestleMania, which is the January 4th show, Wrestle Kingdom. And it's big shit. Like all their like top guys.
Shit.
It's something interesting to keep up on, even if you just like drop in. You're like, okay, well, some people like Will Ospreay's in it. What's his name? Like Jonah, who was formerly Bronson Reed. He's in the tournament. Quite a few Japanese, got Lance Archer's in it. El Fantasmo. So, it's actually like a pretty good mix of Japanese and Gaijin this year. So the more we go through this, I'll keep up with that. Because I like Japanese wrestling.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit.
That's why I'm all right with that, That's why it's Tanay, man.
Yeah,
I like to absorb.
In case you haven't figured out, Daniel Mike Tanay, Cornfield, he's Mike Tanay.
I have to be for these three. You can't even pronounce half the guys' names.
He did okay with IKEA last time.
Yeah.
That's a running joke now, though. It's like Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
It's like he will never be Kevin Sullivan. It's Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kevin Sutherland? That's his name.
Kevin Sutherland, who's trying to fight off them Frog Brothers in Santa Carla.
Yeah. In an episode of 24. I love it. What have you been watching this week? Mentioning 24. What are you watching right now?
You too.
Yeah, that's a stupid question.
You know what I mean? Like, what's your TV series at the minute?
I'm just started because I'm a bit behind. I've just started season 3 of Ash vs Evil Dead.
Oh, very nice.
Because if you haven't seen any of that, it's fucking quality. I wanted to educate the boys and watch both Evil Deads and then Army of Darkness. And it turns out that all the platforms are a bunch of cunts because the only one they've got is Evil Dead 2.
Yeah,
so I'm going to have to buy them.
I know one streaming service. I know one of the streaming services has it, but it's the one like the studio itself.
That owns the copyright. At the pub.
I thought that's what the idea of the show was.
You thought wrong, man. Make it interesting. Oh no, I know the stream site. Oh wait, no, I don't know the stream site. That's what's just happened there. What's interesting about that, you cunt?
Well, you can go on Shudder. It's on Shudder for all you fucking out there that want to fucking pay for a streaming service. Or if you don't want to pay for a streaming service, I'm sure there's one.
Drop
one,
us
two,
a
three
fucking
TV.
message in the PO box. Daniel fucking I know a stream service. We'll get back to you within SLA.
I'll
Amazon
come
Prime,
back.
hook us up.
I'll come back with a hot tag 10 code and get 10% off as well.
I love it. I love everything about that. Okay, Don, what are you watching?
I've been rewatching the Jackass movies.
Okay.
Because I recently watched 4.5.
Yeah.
So I've been watching the 0.5 movies because they're all on Netflix now. So nice having a little bit of nostalgia. And
the intro for the new Jackass is hilarious.
Yeah. But in 4.5 they go over that and it's like all the it's weird though because they was obviously filming it 20 years after the first film. And obviously like with the passing of Ryan Dunn and during COVID as well. So it was weird.
The other thing for that as well is obviously the downfall of Bam Margera, isn't there?
Yeah. Although he's in the film for one brief scene.
Yeah.
Is it?
The treadmill one with the clarinets. Yeah. That was fucking good.
Yeah. The one where Steve-O, I think, cut his head open, didn't he?
Yeah, he looked like he fucking knocked himself the fuck out.
This dead bad one.
Guy's been gigging. He's been gigging.
Yeah, it's been gigging. I haven't been watching too much of anything at the minute. I'm really busy. But I have found some time to watch a series with Bella that definitely shouldn't be watching with her. It's a 16 program on Disney Plus though. And apparently she watched an episode with my mum, so I'm like, yeah, well, we'll watch the whole thing now. And I just named her. Well, that's all good.
I was like, you've just shot that.
Dropping names. If we're dropping names,
I'll just shot. No, we can't do that.
No, we have to stop.
No. Hold on a minute.
So I got a name we could throw out.
Hopefully there's an editor that can bleep something, you know.
What about that sexy Dave?
Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. Moving on swiftly.
Yeah.
Slaughter at the pub. So I've been watching a program called Only Murder in the Building on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Steve Martin. Martin Shaw.
And Selena
Gomez. And it's really good. I'm really into it. So yes.
What's it about? Sell the show to us.
A murder happens in their building.
Right.
They are 3 random strangers that bump into each other on an elevator before the murder happens. They all happen to like listening to a true crime podcast, and a new episode of that true crime podcast had just dropped. So when the fire alarm hits and they all have to evacuate, they all end up in this restaurant across the street. And what do they find out? They all have it in common that they want to listen to it. So they listen to it, form a little bit of a friendship, and then they're like, oh, maybe we can go and investigate this murder and create a podcast out of it. And that's what they end up doing. It's a good program.
Okay. It's got some star power though.
Yeah, my favourite Martin Short movie of all time is
Inner Space.
Yes.
Good choice.
Yes, it is. I love Jack. That's his character in it. I love fucking Captain, whatever his fucking name is. Can't think. He's not Harrison Ford. He's a Steve. Not Steve.
Mongo McMichael.
Quinn. Something Quinn. Who is he?
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. That's the one.
Dennis Quaid.
He's fucking sick in it. I think Meg Ryan's in it as well, right?
In Inner Space.
Who's the bird then?
It's been that
long. Is it Meg Ryan?
It's the one that kisses Tom Hanks.
It could be, yeah.
It's been that long since I watched it.
It's dead good. That's what it is. Inner Space.
It's definitely that era, and she's blonde. So yeah. Inner Space is amazing.
The cowboy is one of my favourite characters as well, especially like the mirror scene when he's changing his face, and it's like
yeah. Another one I wrote there, and it involves Steve Martin. He's fucking the Three Amigos.
Okay, yeah, dead good.
With a bit of Chevy Chase as well.
Yeah, Chevy Chase, legend.
Dead good.
Chevy Chase. He's dead good, to be fair.
Yeah, it was Meg Ryan.
Yeah, of course it was done. What did you expect? Like, expected of me wrong, like?
We have to some fact checking, don't we? You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're not at the pub. I can't just go in my own DB.
We're not got the internet.
Not stepping on a bee.
We're not got the internet in the pub, like. What's going on?
We're in the 60s pub.
Nice.
An episode of Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, Ronnie and Reggie Craze coming through the door in a minute after a fucking shootout.
I've got an 80s day next week at work, right?
Ooh,
I'm going to wear my Tom Selleck jazzy looking shirt. You know that one.
Grow a moustache?
No, I can't grow a moustache, but I am going to buy a fake stick-on one.
Nice.
I am going to have a moustache next week.
What day is this?
This is Tuesday.
I'm doing nothing Tuesday. I'll come over.
Oh, sorry, that's my place of work.
Oh my God.
Mute that, Craig. Sorry, Craig.
Do you know, I was actually talking about this with a friend of the show, Captain.
Yeah.
So I'll use nicknames for people because I don't dox people.
Craig, I'm sorry for all the editing that I've put on you, man.
Someone's face is popping up in the corner like,
this
cunt here. But he was saying, like, do you not get worried about, like, doxing people, like, when you're talking about, like, so obviously we give our names, but that's about it. That's the only information we really give about ourselves.
Yeah.
And then it's Rob, like, just dropping every single thing. It's like, right, here's my driving license. Here's my passport.
Here's my national insurance number. Like, I'm giving everything tonight, like, it's sound.
Oh, fucking last episode of fucking Shooting the Breeze, we mentioned an old story that happened in Bescott at a wrestling show.
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't going to mention a certain person's name, and Rob just straight called him out.
Can't wait to listen to that one back.
You not remember?
Nah, don't remember it, you know.
I think when Rob
I've
does
got
these
short-term
episodes, he goes,
dementia now.
I think Rob goes to a certain country. When he does
Mate,
things.
he's fucking to be fair, he had started traveling there.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So,
Okay.
but this person, you may find him in a tool bag.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I think I know you're right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was a bit of a cunt now, wasn't
He was.
he? He was like, especially on that night to you, Craig. You've been a bit cunt. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
He never did he afterwards because like everyone was all pissed off in the back. Because anyway, Rob knew about it. Rob come out to me and he went, "Have you said something to one of the boys?" And I went, "Why?" And he went, "Because a couple of them are kicking off back there because apparently someone's just set a certain tool." I went, "Yeah, it was me." Rob went, "Fucking knew it would be."
Brilliant.
I just love that. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, 100%. Wouldn't expect anything less. Dead happy with that. That's it. He goes in British wrestling, and never mind British wrestling, all the wrestling.
Yeah,
in life.
Fuck him. Yeah, in life.
Yeah,
absolutely. Fuck him. What am I? Go on. What else? Come on.
What else? Go on, Dom.
I'm gonna say what we're on, like what we're watching still, or
no? Fucking move on. Come on.
Let's move on.
New subject, bitch.
I'm gonna say, what was you gonna say, Craig?
I'll move on. I've got a question regarding the women's Euro final.
Okay.
Obviously, because our girls fucking smashed it, did absolutely amazing throughout the tournament. They've been amazing. And I know, Don, you're a massive football fan, so you definitely would have followed
I was
everything about it. Yeah. But my question, and it is actually a serious, like legit serious question. Like people seem to be pissing on it, like shitting on it, like it's not that important. Like I don't get it. Like what's people's thing here? Like I actually read a comment today that actually said, "Oh yeah, it was all right. Like shame it wore the men, but it was all right considering it's the women."
I'm gonna say I did read that Ian Wright has been like championing women's football, saying like 100%. What's the difference, which I totally agree with. I think especially we've had this within wrestling that women should be seen as equals, which quite rightly so. Why can't any other sports go for that same sort of thing? And I think this country's, for lack of a better term, we're quite sexist.
Mate, we're so
everything's
backwards.
always like concentrating the men's thing. The women's things, they're killing them, the women's though. But they're not playing at the men's level, are they?
Yeah.
So fuck off.
Yeah, it will always be an argument, and it doesn't draw as many fans as the English Premier League, for example. So that's why there's always going to be a pay gap within that sport too, because they just don't draw the crowds that unfortunately men's football do. And men's football's been played competitively at a higher level for a much longer period of time, which has built. Footballers used to get £2 a week, which was like dead fucking pricey back in the day, and that's only gone up and up and up to where we are now, where someone can earn a ridiculous amount of money per week at a big European Champions League football club. You know what I mean? Old Trafford never used to be 78,000. It's got there over years, and I'm hoping that the same thing can happen within women's football, where they're selling out at Old Trafford, for example. Wembley was fucking sold out, man.
Yeah.
European Championships.
This is the thing. Like you look at like the backing in the end. Once they got to the semi-finals, people started paying attention.
Yeah.
But there should have been that promotion for the women before this. They should have been. You should have been there pushing them, because these women are like a lot of these women have full-time fucking jobs.
I'll be honest. I didn't even know the tournament was going. And I don't confess to following footballers anywhere near as I used to. But I like to keep up with Man United. I like to know what's going on there. My dad tells me things here and there about like Derby and the Villa, and teams that you sort of care about. But I don't really follow it as much. Not compared to how it used to. So I didn't even know it was on. The only reason I know the fucking Commonwealth Games is on is because it's in my hometown, and there's fucking traffic grids here, there, and everywhere when it comes to certain things. So you've got to find different ways to get around. Tomorrow you're on lockdown, aren't you, Craig?
The fucking bike route, it's all fucking round by me, mate. It's fucking everywhere.
You got the bike route, shit.
We went to Cadbury World, and they had the fucking baton fucking relay fucking thing going on, don't they?
I saw that go through Dudley as I'd finished work for the day, and I'd literally gone to Dudley. I was like, "What's all these cunts standing around? What's going on?" Genuinely didn't know, and then just some bird walks past with what looked like a really elaborate dildo. I was like, "What's incredible?"
Only in Dudley.
To be honest, I'm born and bred Dudley,
Yeah.
so I'm just used to seeing weird shit and going, Dudley, and
Yeah.
then just carried on my day.
Yeah.
And then
A
as soon as
bitch
you
of a
walk past
dildo,
everyone,
standard.
as soon as you walk past everyone, was like, "No."
The
That
one
was
place,
literally it.
the one place Ross Kemp should have visited when he was visiting bands was Dudley.
Yeah, did you see Lenny Henry at the fucking the opening for the Commonwealth and shit? I think he dropped in that he was from Dudley about 5 times.
From Dudley.
The space of like 5 minutes.
What you don't know is RC Chaos and Lenny Henry now present the premiere in.
I can give you a Lenny Henry story based in Dudley, actually. So there's a pub in Dudley called the Lamp, which seems a bit of an old man's pub. Now Lenny Henry's quite a well-known person. It's the one pub he'll drink in Dudley. He goes in there, he stays for 1 point and he leaves because the regulars just ras him. They will just rip into him. It's just, "Oh, what, you gonna fucking do more Premier Inn adverts? Fuck off." They're just, it's all man banter in there. They just fuck.
There's nothing wrong with the Premier Inn, man.
Fucking is. Well, so it's been a bass again.
War games!
I wish I still had them videos somewhere. I'm going back to that hotel this week, actually.
Oh, yeah, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, actually.
Okay, all right. So, Craig, I might be at yours. We'll see what happens.
So that's fine by me, but you're definitely going to be drinking then.
What? So anyway, Craig, you got some questions or?
Yeah, we can do some questions. We can drop into the gimmicks of asking stuff. We have seen, Don, over the many years of question asking, we've seen 10 questions.
Yeah,
this is happening. We saw 5 questions being asked. Yeah. We even saw a stint by a certain dead host where you'd ask 7 questions.
Yeah,
not here. We only like numbers that can be flipped both ways and used both times, and that's 6.
Okay.
So we're going to ask Rainman 6 questions, but today's subject, we're going to bring you involved in this one as well.
Okay.
So rather than just asking Rainman, I'm going to ask Rainman and I'm going to ask young Don himself, Mr. Cornfield, because this is all about the LOD.
Okay.
Fucked it.
Last week's installment was Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Which was really fun, and Rob fucked it and hates himself for it because it was fucking brilliant.
I got like 4 out of 6.
That's actually
you got
pretty
2.5 out of 6.
4 out of 6.
Why does that sound like Hulk Hogan in his head hearing his results from compared to what
doesn't work for me, brother.
Doesn't work for me. I'm going to say it was 4. It's been recorded and it's out there for the world, but fuck it, come on.
4 out of 6.
Which also is probably going to drop tomorrow because I might just drop it.
Nice.
Right, so let's drop straight in with charging my fucking laptop because it's about to die.
Brilliant.
And also, question number 1: when did the Legion of Doom make their WWF debut?
I'm going to say 91.
Forces me hand a little bit, that does, doesn't it? Because that's what comes to my head. I'm going to go in 1990.
And Rainman takes first point.
Oh.
July 15th, 1990, on an episode of Wrestling Challenge.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. I always ask myself these questions before I check out the answers as well. And I also went 91.
Okay, so we're all, at least all in
that was
the
in my head. That was in my head.
Yeah. Okay. So when did the LOD first pick up their first title or first tag titles in the WWF?
Okay.
And for the extra point, who against?
92 Demolition.
SummerSlam 91 against the Nasty Boys.
And a Rainman comes again.
Madison Square Garden.
2 points for the Rainman.
Fuck me.
So he was worried about this one as well.
So
Okay.
No, he's going to be hard on him.
Why can't you ask questions about the AWA version or anything like that? Give me a chance.
Because I wasn't sure if he was going to get fucked up after to get to work, so I thought better fucking
balance it out. Look,
because he ain't going to fucking know AWA and shit, is he? Let's be honest.
I would have asked for multiple choice, mate.
There is one that. Anyway, right. Question number 3. How many times did they hold the WWF, WWE titles?
Can I ask a question before answering this question? Is this just LOD or any variation?
The variation of LOD within the WWE/F.
So Hawk and Animal, or can it be Animal
any
and
variation of LOD? Any
Animal and Hide and Right?
Yes. Yes, Don.
And Droz.
Yes.
I'm just all right, clarifying.
Yes, Don. Any variation, Don.
4 times.
No.
4 times.
4 times. It's 3.
We need to. I had 2, did they?
Nope. They got it fucked, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's 3 times.
They won it in 91.
Yeah.
97.
Yeah.
And 04.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, it's the end of 04, wasn't it? Because there's LOD 2005.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 times total, twice in the WF era, and then once in the WWE era.
Jesus.
Okay. On about Incarnations of the Legion of Doom.
Okay.
They have, over their entire career, have had 6 incarnations of their name. You don't have to give me the participants, just the names of the incarnations of their name.
Rob, I'll let you go first.
Road Warriors.
Yep.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
LOD 2000.
Yeah.
Hellraisers in Japan.
Yeah.
What were they called in WCW?
They were called Road Warriors.
Were they?
Road Warriors, yeah. They've always been Road Warriors outside of the Fed.
I'm done.
We just talked about one of them.
Oh, LOD 2005.
Yeah. So that's 5. One more. There should be more Dons than yours, to be fair.
It was the first name they used. I think
this is the last name.
Oh. Shit. So this might be the TNA one then.
This is Hawk. Not Hawk, sorry, Animal. And I've just forgot the other guy's name. If it helps, he's Japanese.
So I know there was a team called the Hellraisers that was Hawk and I think they called him not Thunder. Shit, I'm gonna have to pass. So it's gonna keep myself in here.
So this is the most this name is the most recent one. This is the last one. This was when Animal did the stint in Japan at the end, and it's Hell Warriors.
Fuck.
Yeah, because he took the part of the Road Warriors, and to dedicate to Hawk, he took the Hell section of the Hellraisers.
Yeah,
because the Hellraisers is when they split because Hawk thought they could do big things on their own, and then went, "Oh fuck, okay, don't matter. We can do it big in Japan with a different person."
A new guy.
Yeah, put a new guy over. Obviously that went dead good.
Yeah. As most times when people get to Japan. So
yeah. So nice easy one now for you. At Starrcade 86, who did the LOD face in the scaffolding match? This is fucking like
Jim
massive.
Cornette's mate. I think it was the original Midnight Express. So Bobby Eaton and that's where I don't think it was Stan Lane. Was it Stan Lane?
It was Stan Lane.
It was Stan Lane. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Midnight Express. That's what I said. This is massive because obviously it was the fucking scaffold match.
Yeah.
and this is where Jim Cornette famously broke his ankle and stuff. Yeah,
was he blew both out, didn't he? Blew them both out.
Well, I think one was broken, and the other one was like just I don't know, he chewed on a bee,
fucked
or something like just fucked. So yeah, and finally, for question number 6,
done well on this one.
Yeah,
fucking killed on this.
Other than being a wrestling manager for many different teams over the years, what other sport is Paul Ellering a participant in? And I knew this. This is one of them random fucking things that you just know about.
Like, you'd go in your head like motorbike racing, wouldn't you? Like, because he comes out in motorbikes.
Yeah, he's that kind of bloke, isn't he?
But it's going to be something dead weird, like fucking marbles or some shit.
I wish it was now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say poker.
Nice. I like that.
He was quite a smart lad. He was quite legitimately business mind in that respect. So just try him as a poker player.
I'm going to say he likes to walk the fairway. He likes a bit of golf, Paul.
Bit of golf.
It's definitely wrong, likeable.
Well, it definitely involves some kind of walking. It was dog sledding.
Wow. Like
he was
fucking,
legit.
What his name is? Yeah, that one.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker, right below. You know what I mean?
Nah, not that cunt. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Snow Dogs, man.
Yeah, I below's better.
Snow Dogs.
I below's better.
Paul Walker's dead though, so, and OJ Simpson.
Also, Kate and Jerry did it.
Yeah, they did. But yeah, dog sledding.
That's our 30 minutes, man. That's our 30 minutes.
But yeah, he was a professional dog musher, and even raised all his own huskies and bred them for sale.
What a legend!
There you go. There's some random LOD trivia for everyone out there.
And Craig, I'm going to throw one to you.
Oh.
The last time the WWF did a pay-per-view in this country, that was a main show, as in the Big Four at the time, was SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the mascot they found in the scrap heap to accompany LOD and Paul Ellering to the ring that day?
And I don't actually know.
Rob, we'll throw it to you.
I was trying.
It was something creeper. Like it wasn't.
Oh yeah, it was a one and done.
It weren't Chucky like, but you know what I mean. Like it gives the same vibe.
Yeah, it was like a Robert the Doll sort of.
Yeah, like I had an Annabelle kind of fucking feel.
Yeah, it's not far off.
But
it's not far off.
Actually, like The Boy, when they brought out The Boy.
Yeah, I know Netflix has loads of them now called Robert.
Was it Damien?
No, his name was Rocco.
Rocco. Okay.
I genuinely thought you was going to ask. I was like, that's the one I'm probably going to get right. That's the one I've got to get right.
Oh, mate, there was a bunch of questions I could ask, and then I was like, too easy.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't agree on being nice and asking the easy questions.
They did make me think. As soon as you went LOD's category, I shit myself because it was like, I can't know much about that fucking tag team.
And then
apparently I do.
To be fair, you did quite well. Like Nasty Boys at SummerSlam 91, you banged that out there. Like,
yeah, I remember that pay-per-view really well because of Perfect and Brett. But I tend to remember the rest of it. Like, it was match made in hell and match made in heaven. So Elizabeth and Randy got remarried. That fucking 3-on-2 handicap match with Sergeant Slaughter and that fucking shaky baby. And versus like Warrior and Hogan was awful, man. Fucking awful.
You know what? I'm just going to say this now.
And that was the one that Warrior asked for more money.
Yep. Yeah, it's the one he held up.
Them up for.
Mm.
So, just as a bit of a sort of brainstorm while we're sort of talking about this, we've never spoke about what we're planning, or never even mentioned what we're going to do sort of in a couple of years' time when we finish this run we're on right now with Hot Tag. So, does anyone want to throw an idea what they want to do?
Porn. Oh, do you mean on the podcast? Oh.
I mean, we can review porn. There's enough wrestling porn. We can do that. We just might need to change platform.
Yeah, you just keep going, don't we?
Yeah, fucking send your requests in. Live the dream. We've got a stack of requests that we need to get through, actually.
Yeah,
I'd like to do some Hulkamania era stuff.
Would ya? Yeah.
I love that sort of shit.
Yeah, me too, to be fair. It's dead good wrestling. All of that gets 5 stars as far as I'm concerned.
Tito Santana, 5 stars.
Yeah, fucking
Mate,
two, right?
I feel like we should do a run of just pure Goldberg matches.
Oh. Shall we complete the streak?
Let's complete the streak.
I want to know how many are actually televised. I genuinely want to find this out.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Mate, not even half of them.
Fuck that shit, man. Absolutely.
Oh, they made that number up week by week. There's no way you beat 20 people in 1 week.
I'm gonna cut us. I'm gonna cut us this time because we did a really long episode last time round.
Okay.
And the bell's gone.
It's my fault. Did anyone really actually want to talk about anything else though?
I've got nothing on this because we have literally just recorded one.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
And we went an hour, so we covered a fucking lot.
Yeah.
So it's just you, Mr. Cornfield. If you've got anything you want to throw out there, anyone you want to call out.
The world, fucking bring it on.
Yeah, do you want to call Matt the Hammer Mentor a cunt or?
He knows.
He did.
Anyone want to call out? No, just shout out to people that just want to say thank you for listening. If you listen or watch or subscribe to us on OnlyFans, I mean, thank you. Yeah. No, I just genuinely, I think this is fucking awesome because it's weird because it came up in my memory today, or either yesterday or today, that the first time I did a hot tag review was 2 years ago.
Oh, they'd sentimental now, isn't
so that's just sort of, and that was one where it was me, you, and Mort at Bagadome.
Oh yeah. Fucking where I told him I don't need to eat your shit like or something like that. Yeah. It was good, that was.
Sitting up at a table.
The good old days. Yeah, I've been Rob Campbell then.
And I've been your bastard, Craig Challoner.
And I've been soppy cunt on your Cornfield.
See you next time on Shooting the Breeze, motherfuckers. Bye.